Yo, what's poppin', y'all? You know how I do. I always contribute, and I always got to speak my facts and come straight to you. Talking about factual things, about the early 90s hip-hop culture. Biggest things that stand out, early 90s, 2000 hip-hop culture. And today I want to touch on Tommy Davis, comedian and actor Tommy Davis, which you may know best from the Wayne Brothers show in Living Color. Absolutely. I want to know, out of all of the top black 90s comedians that came along, you don't really hear or speak of Tommy Davis. So in y'all opinion, I want to know, is Tommy Davidson underrated comedian? In my opinion, I feel like Tommy Davidson is a dope, funny, very funny, super funny comedian. He's a very talented brother. Comedian Ari Spears said that Tommy Davidson is in his top 5 of the comedians. Top 5 stand-up. Tommy Davidson does have a very hilarious stand-up, but most of y'all know him from his funny characterization and his improv work on variety shows like the hit show In Living Color in the early 90s. He did his thing. He was one of the top players on In Living Color. But he kind of get lost in the shuffle with the Wayans brothers and Jamie Foxx and Jim Carrey, who came from In Living Color, and they went on to be colossal movie stars, superstars. And we all know that Tommy Davidson probably might be at the bottom compared to a Jamie Foxx or a Jim Carrey. But I feel like he's underrated, man. He was a part of one of the most greatest and most significant episodes of Martin, where he played the hilarious, special, funny character Varnell Hill on the sitcom Martin, starring Martin Lawrence, that you all know and see every day. See his reruns every day. Tommy Davidson, is he underrated? Do y'all think he's an underrated comedian? Do you think he doesn't get the credit that's due to him as a comedian, as an actor, as a star? Or do you feel like he's not that funny or not that talented as maybe his other co-stars from the show In Living Color, such as Jamie Foxx, Jim Carrey, Marlon Wayans, Shawn Wayans, Keenan Wayans, Damon Wayans, yeah, and David Allen Greer, of course. Tommy Davidson has done a lot. He's been a part of such big, iconic 90s hip-hop comedies and movies, periods, such as Woo with Jada Pinkett. I saw that on the BET Her channel not too long ago. They showed it all the time. Strictly Business, one of my favorite movies, Strictly Business. I can watch that all the time, anytime. I can watch Strictly Business to this day with Tommy Davis and Halle Berry. It's one of Halle Berry's first early roles that kind of broke her out early in her career and kind of popped her off in the mainstream, especially in black households amongst the black media, black mainstream. And another thing, Tommy Davidson, you know, he did work with Jim Carrey in one of the Ace Ventura movies. Tommy Davis is a funny guy to me. Shout out to Tommy Davis. And he's put a lot of work in that people don't know. Diddy was one of his assistants at one point before Diddy was Diddy. Diddy was Tommy Davison's assistant. I feel like the brother's funny. I feel like he's hilarious. I don't feel like he get as much credit as he should have, because I can watch that episode of him playing Varnell Hill over and over and over and over and over again. It's one of my favorite episodes of Martin, when he played Varnell Hill on the Martin sitcom. It was hilarious. Very hilarious, y'all. It was funny. Tommy Davidson is funny. It was funny in Woo. It was funny in Strictly Business. I can watch Strictly Business over and over with him and Halle Berry. And the other guy that starred in the movie, I can't think of his name. But Tommy Davidson, Booty Call, Coach Booty Call. I'd rather watch Strictly Business over Booty Call. People love Booty Call, though. Him and Jamie Foxx and Vivica Fox. And Tamala played his love interest in Booty Call. Some classic movies, classic 90s hip-hop movies. I mean, with a hip-hop feel, energy to it. Played a big role, you know. Tommy Davidson funny. Also, used to be on Malcolm and Eddie with Eddie Griffin. A lot of people say Eddie Griffin's underrated as well. Eddie Griffin is funny, too. Tommy Davidson is an underrated comedian, actor. Most definitely. But I want to know y'all opinion. Do y'all feel like Tommy Davidson gets his just due? Do you feel like he gets the right credit? Tommy Davidson came from the hit comedy variety show that sparked off a lot of comedian actors' career in Living Color. Went on to do Strictly Business. Went on to do Woo with Jada Pinkett Smith. Booty Call with Jamie Foxx and Vivica Fox. The Ace Ventura 2 with Jim Carrey. Had some key roles and had some memorable roles in a lot of films. He's done excellent work. And he's a part of. He's funny to me. Seen him on Martin, seen him on Malcolm and Eddie. Shout out to Tommy Davidson. But is he underrated in your opinion? Let me know. Drop your comments below the video and subscribe. Tommy Davis, underrated, overrated. Does he get his credit? Drop your comments. Yo, what's poppin', y'all? You know how I do. I always contribute, and I always got to speak my facts and come straight to you. Talking about factual.